Take a closer look now at the wild ride on Wall Street over GameStop. Amateur investors are taking on the hedge funds. Some are making a lot of money. Our chief business correspondent, Rebecca Jarvis, joins us with what you should think about before taking the plunge. Good morning, Rebecca.
Good morning, George. Yeah, the mania continues, and it's sweeping up people who may have never even considered buying a stock. In fact, here we are in the midst of a blizzard, and on my walk here, what were two people discussing? GameStop. Here's what you need to know.
This morning, market mania, after a group of small investors rallied around a few cast-off stocks like GameStop, sending shares soaring 400% last week, some now cashing in.
I think of it as like something fun to do and profitable at the same time.
Including 10-year-old Jaden Carr. 2 years ago, his mom bought him 10 shares of GameStop as a Kwanzaa gift. Back then, they were $6 each. Now, he sold them for more than $3,000, making quite a name for himself in the process.
I looked up myself today. I just saw a whole list of my name on different news networks and channels.
Yeah, he was like, Google me, Mom.
While Jaden is moving on from GameStop, many others are actively trading it still. A group of young stock market newcomers swapping trading tips on social media, not only helping to push prices higher, but also causing surging demand for trading apps like Robinhood. The #1 free app in Apple's App Store, Robinhood posting its highest daily average users ever last week at more than 2.5 million. The app boasts more than 13 million users at a median age of 31.
It's a really weird time we're living in. I had never thought I would invest in stocks casually like that, but I saw the opportunity, downloaded the app on my phone and did it.
Other trading apps like TD Ameritrade, Webull, and E-Trade also noting significant spikes in downloads and usership. Not just in the last week, but during the pandemic. With so many Americans stuck at home, some even jobless, hoping to capitalize on the rising stock market.
And the bottom line here is you have to think about this differently than putting money into a 401k or an IRA. That is investing for the long term, for retirement. This is a hobby, George, and a hobby that can cost you a lot of money. You can lose it all betting on a single stock, George.
You're saying it the right way right there. It's a hobby more than it is real investing. So what else should people know before they make that decision?
Well, the key here is to set a limit. Before you even make a trade in a single stock, set a limit on how much money you are willing to risk. That is how much money you are willing to lose. Many of these apps will also allow you to use debt margin, as it's called inside of the apps, in order to invest in, buy stocks, buy options. You have to know that that increases your risk exponentially. And finally, George, a lot of people are using the internet, online chat rooms, Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, all of these different online abilities to trade stock tips. And the important thing to keep in mind here is if you don't know who the other person on the side of that information is, it may not be accurate. In fact, I'm hearing tons of reports now that there are bots that are now inside spreading misinformation inside of these chat rooms. You really have to be cautious if you're getting that tip from someone you don't know, George.
Well, you sure do. Okay, Rebecca, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.